It is a women's 115-pound matchup between Felice Herrig and Karolina Kowalkiewicz. Well, she's about as well-rounded as it gets, DC, and I know you didn't have the benefit of starting as a striker back in the day. First day she stepped in a gym, she was mixing all the different disciplines, and the results certainly speak to that commitment and dedication.
It shows. It shows in her ability to fight high-level competition right away. She does not need fights to build her up. She's prepared to fight the wrestler. She's prepared to fight the grappler. She's prepared to do a kickboxing match with the best kickboxers. Her life has prepared her for these moments. All the training, all the sessions, all the private sessions has made her ready to compete for a title right away.
Yeah, I would agree, and at least the early returns are that she looks comfortable and confident in every discipline and every martial arts situation. Well, drillers make killers, and nobody works her takedowns harder than this young woman. She has become a force in this division, and even though the opposition oftentimes knows what's coming, no one's able to stop that shot.
Nobody's able to stop that takedown attempt. No one's able to stop that single leg. She said in the fighter meetings, I have drilled that takedown 5,000 times.
Amazing.
Over and over, I hit a single leg. Every day of the week, I hit at least 30 single legs. I'm like, well, is wrestling practice every day? She goes, no. I just want to make sure that I have a skill that is so dominant that no matter how much you practice it, you are not practicing it enough to stop me from taking you down with it. It is truly crazy to watch her approach to getting that single leg off.
And her ability to get her opponents off balance in a mixed martial arts setting, as special as anybody in the sport right now. We'll see how it goes for her here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. Kowalkiewicz is 34. Herrig is 35. The reach is identical. Now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 14 wins, 7 losses. She stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Karolina Kowalkiewicz. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 14 wins, 10 losses. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Crystal Lake, Illinois, Felice Lil Bulldog Herrig. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Ready to fight?
The women's MMA fighting pioneer Felice Herrig ready to go for round 1. And when you are as conditioned as Felice Herrig, it allows you to put forth a high volume of output early in round 1, knowing full well that if we hit a 3rd round, more often than not, you will be the fresher party. Felice Herrig ready to go and get off to a good start in round 1.
More clinching. Beautiful level.
Well, she said she was going to go to the takedown early, and she goes right to it, and it's there. So a good sign that she's able to get this fight to the ground where she wants it.
She said when and where she decides she was going to be able to secure takedowns. She does exactly that very early in the 1st round.
That was lightning fast, that right hand.
So both girls landing right out of the chute. Straight right hand, but she misses.
Straight punch lands.
Well, to no one's surprise, she chooses to engage in the clinch here early on, and you know she can go for days. She can do this for 15, 25 minutes if needed.
She can do this all day. She can fight in this position all day. So for her and her corner, they're very excited about where we are right now.
Superman punch now. She missed with that jab.
Nice looping punch.
Able to land to the body there with the left kick. consistently finding a home for that left punch. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Counter punch landed there by Kowalkiewicz. Oh, Superman punch. In fight numbers for you now, 29 total strikes have now landed for Poland's Karolina Kowalkiewicz.
Ooh, what a punch.
Oh, that dirty boxing continuing to be a weapon for her tonight. Oh, lands another uppercut there. She's landed a few of those here tonight. That might have been the biggest of the bunch.
That was the best one because you see her opponent start to stagger back a little bit. She didn't see that one.
Right.
She expected right hand coming straight, so she slipped and ducked her head a little bit. Unfortunately, she ducked her head right into a beautiful uppercut.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. Kowalkiewicz gets in the clinch yet again.
Right hand punch from the clinch. Good body shot.
Oh, she got that gorgeous knee to find that midsection. I'm not sure how many more of those you want to eat. And finally, she gets the takedown. She stayed committed. At some point, she knew she was going to be able to get this fight in her wheelhouse on the canvas. Now let's see what she can do with it. Oh, Kowalkiewicz has got the head. Let's see if she can finish off this guillotine attempt.
Watch guillotine.
Nicely done. Nice land there with the right punch. Easy to see why that is her weapon of choice.
Great right hand. Nice land.
Herrig's going for a choke.
Watch triangle. Watch triangle.
Oh, man, that was slick.
All right, full guard now, DC. She's on the bottom. What is she trying to do?
Well, she's got to throw up submissions to try to put her opponent on awareness. And these submissions will be used to reverse the position. Even if it gets defended, it will create space for her to try to get back to her feet or maybe to steal a sweep and trick her opponent.
Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. All right, so will the elbows and knees soon follow? The first step is the tie clinch. She has it here.
She secured the tie clinch. Now she's going to start to elbow and knee to try to put damage on her opponent.
And they separate. Final seconds here in round one.
Nice punch lands over the top.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. Well, what a round it was. Daniel Cormier, you are one of the greatest mixed martial arts athletes of all time. I'm not sure you can do a Superman punch like that, though.
With my luck, I would try to push off and my foot would be slippery, wet or something. I would fall right into a knee. No, I would not try that. I don't have that ability. I'm not that free inside the octagon.
All right, DC, second round is getting underway. Round one, not the round of the year necessarily, but some good in there.
And it's not always gonna be. When you have two very talented fighters, sometimes it's very even. That's what we saw in round number one. Great punch landed with so much power.
Well, she hasn't gotten the finish yet, but it's not for a lack of effort. Several huge uppercuts have landed, and prevailing wisdom is she goes right back to it here, I would think.
She has to go back to that. Why will she not go back to it? You don't fix something that's working. It ain't broken. Don't.
Nice job by her to get the takedown there, and I know her opponent felt like she put in all the right work, but sometimes until you're in there feeling the opponent, you don't know what you're in for.
You're not wrestling with someone at that level every single day. The person has their own unique feel in the wrestling exchanges, and she's experiencing that right now.
Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You've got to make sure you're on an elbow, controlling underhook and getting back to your feet.
Well, no questioning the output thus far. 88 total strikes have now landed for Karolina Kowalkiewicz. And still landing at a pretty good clip, DC, landing with 58% accuracy against Felice Herrig. Kowalkiewicz's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Oh, she lands a combination now. Nice volume of strikes, and it was hard to find a miss in there. She's on point.
Volume is very important, but accuracy stands out above all in that combination.
Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. Herrig gets caught with that punch. Oh, Kowalkiewicz really starting to put it all together on the feet. And as sharp a striking effort thus far as we have seen recently from Karolina Kowalkiewicz.
That elbow got to the target very quick.
Herrig gets the tie clinch here. Just unable to quite find that range.
Beautiful body kick.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. Man, her striking looks clean tonight, timing on point.
Her timing's on point, her accuracy's on point. She's very busy. She's in a good flow.
So a nice job by her there to block the strike. Doing a pretty good job raising those hands up and, of course, trying to protect what is a pretty significant cut.
If she...
Takedown attempt is good. Herrig's trying for the Kimura submission here. Nicely done. Pretty significant welt to the left side. How good is her movement here on the ground, right? Shades of Ray Borg, just transitioning so beautiful.
Yeah, she's so good at transitions and movement. Her ability is unmatched.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice grounded pound by Herrig. Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. And there, DC, the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad. She's hurt bad. That one was... Oh! Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Oh! Liver kick! Back to the feet.
Fantastic fight by both of these women. High-level striking, great cardio, great fight.
Oh, nice strike landed there by Harris. Well, she's had a lot of moments in the fight. You know, her one is very good, but you're not even getting a 1-2.
What about the 1-2? What about the 1-2-3? How about an uppercut following the 3 strikes? Allow them to string together. Be confident in knowing that you have practiced this. You are ready.
Nice strike by her there. Knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing. She's got to get on her bike. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space where she can evade her opponent to finish her.
Kowalkiewicz's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now.
All right, take a seat, bro. Listen, we're down on the scorecards. We need you to fight smart. If you start losing the stand...
All right, let's check out some of the action from that previous round. DC, talk us through the knockdown, if you would.
I mean, she was able to get to her spot. She was able to find the sweet spot, land that strike that put her opponent on her butt. Next time she lands that, the fight will be over.
All right, so the previous 2 rounds, pretty entertaining, DC. We'll see who has the upper hand here as this next round gets underway.
Very evenly matched fight. We knew exactly this when they were matched up. We were excited about the fight. We kind of expected this to be very even between these 2 talented fighters.
Oh, she just continues to land a high volume of strikes here, really just like she did in the previous round, and she does not seem to be slowing down at all.
Ooh, what a punch.
Nice job to land in the shot by her there. I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon.
She can't possibly know where she is right now after taking such a massive head kick.
I mean, she's fighting a fantastic fight.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
All right, we pull up the unofficial numbers here, and how about that? 153 total strikes have now landed for Poland's Karolina Kowalkiewicz. Well, 6 out of every 10 strikes roughly have found the mark, landing with 60% accuracy against Felice Herrig. Went for the inside leg kick. Effective strike there by Karolina Kowalkiewicz. Herrig's kick attempt there blocked. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Battle for position here. And they separate. Oh, and she lands another punch here, and you can tell at this point she's targeting the cut on her opponent's eye.
As she should be. She should be targeting the cut. It's there. That is her work, right? That was not an accident. Her opponent did not fall down and cut her eye. One of her strikes cut her eye, and now she's going...
Try to establish that jab. Oh, man, that left side is getting beat up now. Look at the redness.
You can never know what you're going to see with this. Oh, my goodness.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts. Herrig's looking for that arm triangle. Nicely done. All right, full guard now, DC, and just because she has the top position does not mean she is not in imminent danger.
Oh, she's in danger at all moments whenever she's in the full guard because they have so many different submission attempts that they can throw up at you. So she needs to pass. By passing the half guard, already eliminates a vast majority of those submissions. A reverse striker. That big strike landed, and it looks like she's gonna finish this fight.
Oh! Trying to stay in this fight! Well, she missed with that right hand.
Good right hand.
All right, so again, the fighters clinch here. Kind of had an inkling we'd find ourselves back in this situation.
Absolutely. Both of these fighters love fighting chest to chest. The uglier the fight, the better.
Wow, is she applying a lot of pressure here? I'm not sure how much her opponent can take. Clear sense of urgency here as she tries to make sure the judges stay out of it. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Oh, big knee!
Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Great movement by her here on the ground, and she just does it so fluidly and so easily. It's really a sight to behold.
You can tell that she's been a lifetime developing the skill with the way that she's able to move with so little effort on the mat.
Takes the back, now going for the rear naked choke.
Oh, nice.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. Wow. In full guard now, DC, and I know when you're in this position, you're looking to pass the half guard pretty quick.
Oh, absolutely. Trying to get the half guard so I can start to get off ground and pound. This is exactly what she needs to do. Not only does it get you to a position to get off ground and pound, it also takes a lot of the danger away from your opponent off of their back. Half guard is not nearly as dangerous as full guard. So get the half, land some ground and pound, get posture, and then continue to dominate on the ground.
All right, it looks like the official decision is in. Yes, here's Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Karolina Kowalkiewicz.
All right, so pretty clean effort out of her, really, from the opening form tonight. She is your winner by unanimous decision.
And as a fan, you understand how important this is in the evolution of someone's career. She did a great job of staying focused, staying the course, and getting a unanimous decision.
Ain't nobody let me, I'm the only one. Ain't nobody let me, I'm the only one. Ain't nobody, buddy. Ain't nobody let me, yo, why you think I'm bluffing? When I was never old enough for poker.